That is some delicious soup. Today we're going to be making a yam and carrot Thai curry soup. It's very easy. It has 4 simple ingredients and really easy to put together and make. I make this soup all the time because I think it's really, really delicious. I hope you enjoy watching this video. Maybe you want to try making this soup. Maybe you want to make one of your own. Either way, thanks for being here and thanks for watching. Only need 3 or 4 carrots. Larger carrots are better. 1 or 2 yams depending on their size. These are smaller yams, so I'm using 2 of them. You need chicken stock or beef stock, whatever kind of stock you have lying around the house. And you need some red curry paste, and that's just for flavoring. If you don't want the extra flavoring, you don't need to use the red curry paste. So, like I said, really, really easy, and it's gonna make a delicious soup. Remember to wash your vegetables before we peel them. I have a nice little piece of paper towel so I can keep all of my peelings on and just throw them right in the compost with the paper towel. So peel, and then we're gonna chop them all up. Grab a paring knife and cut off any bad spots you see on your yam. Any bad spots could contain little particles of dirt in them, which could contain botulism, so we want to make sure to get rid of all of the bad spots on yams or potatoes before cooking them. Using our practiced knife skills, we're going to wrap our fingers around the handle, we're going to pinch the blade, and make sure that you are rocking the knife from tip to butt of the blade in a rocking motion. We're just going to chop off the tip and the end of our carrots, and then we're going to chop it in a more rustic fashion because these are going to be boiled down, so I don't need them in small pieces. I'm just going to cut them in pieces about this big. Add to a large soup pot. I find yams to be a little bit dense, so we have to be pretty careful when we're cutting them as to not cut ourselves because they're harder to cut. That's why I like to get smaller yams rather than bigger yams. And then we're going to put the flat part on the bottom of the cutting board, and we're just going to chop them into big pieces like so. Add your yams to the soup pot. Cover the vegetables with a generous amount of water and add in your chicken stock. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons into my soup. Put your soup onto high heat, stir the mixture, and let it boil for about 15 minutes at a low boil. So when it starts boiling, you can turn down the heat a little bit, and it's going to boil for about 15 minutes. So I'm going to remove my soup from the heat and make sure that the vegetables have been cooked enough, so you can just take a spoon or a fork, and if you can slice through them really easily, then you know that they're done and they're ready to be blended. So remove it from the heat, and then you're going to use an immersion blender and just blend up your veggies in your soup. When your soup is about halfway blended, you're going to add your Thai curry spice. Now, I'm not going to use very much at first because I don't want my soup to get spicy. You can always add more in later, but you can't take the spice away. So start with a conservative amount of spice. So I'm going to puree my soup until it is totally a puree because that's the texture I want for this soup. And then I'm going to put it back on the stove for about 5 or 10 minutes so it can simmer and all of those lovely flavors can really mix and blend together. And here is our finished soup. You can top with some whipping cream, paprika, and a little drizzle of oil like I did, and serve with bread or crackers. Enjoy!